The Philippine Coconut Authority serves as a cornerstone of the coconut industry in the Philippines. It is the source of the country's largest agricultural exports, contributing an average of 35% share over the last 10 years as the world's #1 exporter of coconut. In 2023, the authority contributed $2 billion in revenues to the national government.
55 coconut products ang nasa export market natin. Ang crude coconut oil, isa sa ating pinakamalaking exports, yan po ay pwede pa pong i-process natin into other high-value products. Lahat po ng products ng coconut, especially yung food products, ay hinahanap po sa international market.
The Trade and Market Development Department advocates value-adding to our coconut farmers and micro, small, medium enterprises. We highlight the coconut products. We do information campaigns through the printed materials and social media.
Sa pag-market po ng coconut products and in fact any product, hindi po nakataga sa bato yung ating market. So we have to be innovative. We need to have diversified products. We have to really patronize our coconut products so that whenever hihina yung ating markets abroad, we still have the domestic market support us. Imagine 100 million Filipinos, 50% of that will patronize coconut products. Napakalaking market po yun.
PCI's mandate is to promote the rapid integrated development and growth of the coconut and other palm oil industry in all its aspects, and to ensure that the coconut farmers become direct participants and beneficiaries of such development and growth.
Kabilang sa pinapatupad ng ating ahensya ay ang Coconut Hybridization Program sa ilalim ng Coconut Farmers and Industry Development Plan. Ang layunin po ng programang ito ay makapagpatanim tayo ng hybrid coconut seedlings na may kakayahang bumunga ng at least 100 niyog sa isang taon. Ang Sustainable Planting and Replanting of Local Cultivar Project, layunin po ng proyektong ito ay makapagpatanim tayo ng lokal na binhi ng niyog. Makakatulong po ito upang mapalitan ang mga nangamatay na niyog dulot ng kalamidad at peste, at ang isa pa ay mapalitan ang mga tumatandang niyog dito sa ating bansa. Ang ating pong ahensya ay nagtutulak ng konseptong farm diversification, livestock integration, kung saan ito po ay maaaring maging alternatibong paraan para kumita ang ating mga magniniyog.
Being the biggest gene bank collection in the country that helped us na magkaroon din ng 15 hybrids that were registered with the National Seed Industry Council. We were able to determine the best among the best hybrids, local calls and dwarf. And those, the 15 hybrids na developed, ay product of research for 15 years. The center look forward on developing more technologies for intellectual property rights protection and yung ating technology readiness level assessment for recently developed projects and yung ating joint venture agreements with private sectors para ma-commercialize din yung ating mga projects, particularly on coconut wood processing, yung ating fiberboard production, and then yung ating charcoal and briquette processing.
DRC has developed planting schemes that enable other crops to be grown under coconut, with benefits on both crops. This not only improves resilience, but also enhances food security and income stability. DRC will continue improving production technologies through formulation of fertilization schemes using nanotechnology, development of solar-powered drip irrigation, and incorporate the use of AI technology to crop care studies. The center is committed on designing strategies for emerging and re-emerging pests and diseases, monitor this for early warning, and that a rapid response program can be initiated.
Sa PCA Albay Research Center, Ginibatan Albay, pinag-aralan at tuluyang pinag-aaralan ang kadang-kadang na sakit ng niyog. Natuklasan ang causal organism nito ay ang coconut kadang-kadang viroid, ang kinikilalang pinakamaliit na plant pathogen. Na-develop ang mga molecular diagnostic methods para malaman kung ang niyog ay may sakit na kadang-kadang at ang mga estratehiya para sa management na ito. Ang PCA ay nagsasagawa rin ng pananaliksik tungo sa innovation at development ng coconut food product tulad ng BCO, cocoa skim milk, cocoa beverage, cheese, ice cream, sardines in BCO at marami pang iba. Binibigyang pansin din ang mga byproducts, halimbawa mula sa produksyon ng BCO, ang mature coconut water at sapa para mapakinabangan ito bilang pagkain. Ang pagdevelop ng makapuno industry sa bansa, napakataas at napakarami ang potensyal ng makapuno sa food and non-food industries. Sa larangan ng food industry, ang paggamit ng biotechnology tools sa patuloy na food product innovations and maximum utilization ng niyog.
PCA is currently enriching its own sustainability roadmap for the coconut industry and a 5-year strategic development plan to address the various challenges and opportunities to achieve our vision.
The plan is, of course, is to strengthen the manpower or human resources ng PCA. Addition of strategic plantilla positions na magtatrabaho para ma-deliver natin yung mandate natin to retool our people. Kailangan nila ang bagong training, depende sa pangangailangan ng kanilang delivering unit. Kailangan natin ng mga bagong researches para makahabol tayo sa ginagawa ng ating mga competitors.
Research, development, innovation, and extension shall be our focus. This is to fast-track the modernization programs of the authority. Massive coconut planting and replanting will be diligently pursued to meet the 100 million target trees of President Bongbong Marcos. Sa ating sama-samang pagpupunyagi, makakamit natin ang mas pinatatag na PCA at mas progresibong agrikultura para sa bagong Pilipinas.